कॉपी कर देछु वर्तमान में डेपुटेशन पोस्ट रे पहुंच जाऊ जाऊ
जेपरी ओडिशा पुलिस जनसाधारण सुरक्षा दायित्व बहन करिछि ठीक सेमिति मेराइन पुलिस ओडिशा पुलिस अभिन्न अंग भाव ओडिशार उपकूल एवं एठारे बास करुवा जनसाधारण सुरक्षा को सुनिश्चित करि आसुछि।
ऑपरेशन कंप्लीटेड वी आर प्रोसीडिंग टू हार्बर इन्फॉर्म क्रिएट टू स्टैंड बाय एम्बुलेंस
कारण आमे समस्ते जानिछु काहे कि आमर चैलेंजेस अछि एंड सेथिपाई आमे कोस्टल सिक्योरिटी पाई 149 crores लास्ट ईयर देइथिलु एथर मध्य देइछु सो दैट आमर मेरीन पुलिस स्टेशन आमर ट्रोलर्स जदि से माने हायर करबा को चाहुछंती बा नुआ टाइप र टेक्नोलॉजी जहाँ भी दरकार सेटा केमिति से माने पूरा सक्षम हेई करी आमर कोस्ट को सिक्योर करि पारे। आज जो ये गोटे दिनिया कॉन्फ्रेंस हैला एथिरे 18 एजेंसीज इंडियन नेवी इंडियन कोस्ट गार्ड आमर फिशरी डिपार्टमेंट आमर डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट डिपार्टमेंट डीआरआई कस्टम्स डिपार्टमेंट अन्य अन्य समस्ते आज मिसिकरी एडी बहुत चर्चा कले आउ आई एम श्योर दैट समस्तंकर जो भी अभिज्ञता अच्छी से माने सबू शेयर कले आउ ता सहित आज एठी 4 अन्य स्टेट्स भी उपस्थित थिले केरला कर्नाटका आंध्रा एंड तमिलनाडु वेस्ट बंगाल एंड ये सबू स्टेट्स और आमर स्टेट जो कोस्टल स्टेट से मानकर भी शेयर्ड एक्सपीरियंस कले समस्ते तो ये यही टाइप रा जो कॉन्फ्रेंस आम समस्त को कुहा जाइथिला कि आपण माने गोटे एमती कॉन्फ्रेंस करंतु एंड आमर स्टेट आई थिंक इज द फर्स्ट स्टेट टू एक्चुअली डू द कॉन्फ्रेंस एंड आई एम होपफुल दैट दिस विल बी वेरी यूजफुल नहीं 5टा दिन नहीं मु जस्ट कहूली जे एनी जो भी स्टेट विकास र पथरे अच्छी तांका पाई सिक्योरिटी ऑफ ऑल काइंड सबुठू इम्पोर्टेंट सिक्योर हेले आमे डेवलप करि परिबा प्रथम द्वितीय चैलेंजेस धीरे धीरे अलग अलग प्रकार रो बढ़ुची जेमती एबे साइबर सिक्योरिटी भी इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाइए यही बढ़िया कोस्टल सिक्योरिटी इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाइए आगे एते पोर्ट्स नथिला एबे गोटे पोर्ट थिला एबे आउ पोर्ट्स हो जाइए आमर मेरीन भी फिशिंग विशिंग भी बढ़ी चली फिशिंग फिश लैंडिंग हार्बर वार्बर तैयारी होची तो आमर चैलेंजेस भी इवॉल्व करुची किंतु ता सहित भलो जिनस जो अच्छी जे आमर रिसोर्सेस भी बढ़ी आमर टेक्नोलॉजी बढ़ुची ता उपरे जो गुरुत्व हेबा कथा से गुरुत्व बढ़ुची पॉलिटिकल विल अच्छी एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव कैपेबिलिटी अच्छी तो साइलोस रे जो काम आमे आगे करूथिलु से सबू साइलोस को भांगी करी आमे समस्ते मिसिकरी एबे करूछु ता पाई गोटे इंस्टीट्यूशनल मेकानिज्म अच्छी मैरिटाइम बोर्ड अच्छी ता सहित गोटे स्टेट लेवल रो कोस्टल सिक्योरिटी कमिटी अच्छी जो थिरे सबू स्टेक होल्डर माने अछंती इंडियन नेवी कोस्ट गार्ड फिशरी डिपार्टमेंट समस्ते मिसिकरी अच्छु एंड आमे रेगुलरली तार मीटिंग मध्य करूछु सो आमे कॉन्फिडेंट अच्छु जे कोस्टल सिक्योरिटी रे जहाँ भी चैलेंज अच्छी सेटा आमे मीट करि परिबा एंड आमे कोस्ट आमर कोस्ट को सिक्योर करि परिबा
state police is going to take the security they will be taking over so we invited one officer from CISF because the specific topic Mr. Siddharth Paul came from Kochi CISF Kochi division to deliver this topic and lastly ma'am coastal security has very important component of community policing because ultimately these people who are in the coastal area the fishermen they have a lot of stake and they have a lot of knowledge of the area and the sea also we know that Kerala has been doing very well in this particular field they have very strong community policing program and village watch committees in Kerala so we requested Kerala police to depute one person and one officer came from Kerala and he has delivered the topic so this is how apart from only one topic which I took all the topics have been deliberated by very senior officers from various agencies and state police forces Other than ma'am, you will be happy to know 18 agencies have taken part in this seminar. They are Ministry of Home Affairs, Department of Fisheries, Indian Coast Guard, Indian Navy, Department of Forest, Narcotics Control Bureau, Intelligence Bureau, Port Authorities, DRI, Customs, Disaster Management Department, our department, Commerce and Transport Department, Andhra Pradesh Police, Kerala Police, Karnataka Police and West Bengal Police.
As we come to the close of today's seminar on coastal security framework, challenges, gaps and way forward, I extend my sincere gratitude to all of you for active participation and valuable contributions. As an officer of Odisha, I have been posted at two of the coastal districts, Balasore and Berhampur, and I can tell you that the coastal area was always our sort of area. We had no response mechanism 20 years back. And in fact, Balasore, when many of the crimes we used to investigate, there used to be the common reply, criminal je achi, jahaz re bosi ke padi jaichi. Kebe asiba, aw keye pade seta jaike ganjam re bahari. And actually many of them used to get just missing and we had no answers. And it was not only the problem of Odisha, in fact, at national level itself, it was a problem which was badly exposed by the Bombay attack. As IG CISF Chennai zone, I was looking after the security of the port starting from Bangalore to Visakhapatnam. And I have visited each of the port. The port security basically looks after the port area a little bit ahead of mouth. But beyond that, it is again a vacuum. Kerala and Tamil Nadu, the two southern states, because of Lette problem, they took lead, but other states lagged behind. I must express the gratitude to the state government that the kind of support that has been given is unprecedented. On return from central deputation in 2016, I was posted as IG Coastal Security and Railways. And we had hardly any budget. The 9 and 10 boats which were supplied by the government, they were not even getting repaired because it didn't have the budget. Now, we are adding budgets, we are going the drones, the technological innovations. I think it will go a long way in protecting our coastal areas. It's not only the economic activities, the very national security threat. We are surrounded from all sides by enemy nations. There should not be any doubt that this is a problem. We are always used to think it is the western side, even the eastern side, it's not so. So the strengthening our coastal security framework is extremely essential, and the way it is being done, I think it will go a long way in protecting our people, our economic resources. I hope that this sensitization which has come up and the way government is supporting, it will continue, and I would like to assure the Chief Secretary our police forces are capable of handling every situation. Only thing was the willpower was never an issue, the issue was always resources, and as we are getting the resources, our people are proving what they can do, and we shall continue to do so in the future. Thank you.
In organizing this one-day workshop on coastal security, and as he was mentioning, this is the first such workshop being organized by any coastal state, which is again a compliment to his leadership and his ability to organize such an event in a befitting manner. While it is a little odd because we are in the valedictory session and not in the inaugural session, but still, as is customary, on behalf of Home Department, Government of Odisha, I extend a very warm welcome to all the guests who have come from the other states, other national and other agencies who have come from outside Odisha or from outside Odisha's policing system. It shows that this issue is of national importance, it is of prime importance, and that is why this huge attendance in a first of its kind seminar on coastal security. So once again, thanks to you for having accepted our invitation and for agreeing to share your experience, to share your good work, to share your concerns, and also enable cross-learning amongst the states where this issue is of paramount importance. While we understand that this coastal security has several dimensions, one of the important dimensions is that it is one aspect of security, one aspect of policing which has more of national dimensions than state or regional dimensions. Imagine a police station in interior of Kendrapada, it is dealing with internal security, state security. But a marine police station is dealing with both. It is dealing with both state security, community matters as well as international matters, national level issues. So this is a little different. This aspect of work is a little different from the normal policing work, the normal internal security work. And that is why, since some of the experiences in other parts of India, Government of India and state governments have been placing a lot of importance on this, treating it as a specialized subject, specialized security, specialized policing subject. Otherwise, we would not have had marine police stations, we would not have had this kind of training, this kind of equipment, this kind of technology infusion, which we all saw in this 3-minute short video, which was presented by the Coastal Security Wing of Odisha Police. We also need to keep in mind that there are two very important elements of this subject, and which was also presented in a very focused manner. And as we heard, Kerala has done some outstanding work on organizing communities and weaving them into a network of coastal security. Coastal areas have two very important elements, very important dimensions. One is that for us, what we call coastal security. Coasts are not only about security, they are also about communities. And therefore, the element of society, coastal society is very important for coastal security. And unless coastal communities are integrated into our security network, into our planning, into the way we deal with this subject, we will be not doing justice to our job. And that is what we saw while we were witnessing this video, that they work like our force multipliers. They become our eyes and ears. They also become parts of our team, and therefore they act as multipliers to what we do. A marine police station might have at best 50 personnel, but the area it might be looking after would be about around, I would say 10 to 50 kilometers. Imagine the number of households, the number of societies, the number of villages which this marine police station is responsible for. And if those villages, if those communities are integrated into our work, it acts as our force multiplier. So this is an element which is of paramount importance, may not be to that extent in our other matters of policing work, but for coastal security it is very important, and therefore we also need to do more. We also learn from other states. For instance, Kerala seems to have done outstanding work, and we could also replicate some of those learnings into our work. Second and very important aspect of coastal security is the coastal economy. Coasts are economic resources. Since ancient times they have been economic resources, but now the nature of that economic resource is changing. Earlier, if we were, let's say about 100 years ago, if we were looking at the economy of coast, we would be looking at only fisheries and those kinds of livelihood matters. While those aspects of coastal economy continue to remain important, their importance will never diminish, because it is a matter of livelihood for the large number of communities who stay in coastal areas. But now the economic assets which are built around coasts are assuming more and more importance. For instance, in our state, just about 20 years ago, we had only one port, Paradip, where we had investment of about, let's say, 50,000 crore. Today at the same port, we have investments of 10 lakh crore, and we have another 10 lakh crore worth of investments which are happening. About 20 years ago, about 10,000 people were depending on the port as an economic asset. Today about 10 lakh people are dependent on that Paradip port as an economic asset. That has enhanced the importance of coastal security. We had one port 20 years ago, now we have 3 functional ports. Imagine the kind of economic value, economic worth, and the importance to our states and nationals' security which is coming out of the economic value of our coastal assets. Some of the states in India have also rich mineral resources. and these mineral resources are, some of them are also strategic in nature, and therefore in the kind of geopolitical environment which we are experiencing, not recently but for many decades, it is important for us to realize that coastal areas will have more and more importance in economic terms because of the geopolitical angles which are having an interplay. So this is a very complex subject. It is unlike any other subject which we deal with. It has the interplay of society, it has the interplay of economy, it also has the interplay of geopolitics. So sociology, economics and political science all have an interplay in coastal security. That is the importance of this subject. Otherwise, we would not be having this large gathering from 4 states, all the senior officers who are present here today. It would not have been a national issue. Because it is a national issue, it came up for deliberation in the meeting of the DGP's conference which was held, and therefore a direction was issued to all the coastal states to treat this subject, have these kinds of deliberations and meetings, and then plan accordingly. I would once again request our team, coastal security team, that money is not an issue as far as Odisha is concerned. What is required is the intent and the ability to use that money in a focused manner. And whether it is infusion of technology or infusion of manpower, or whether it is long-term planning for our coastal security, you will always find the backing, strong backing from the state government in financial terms also and in regulatory terms also, in order to ensure that our coasts are secure, our people are able to earn their livelihood, and our economy continues to prosper. So with these words, I thank Arun Bothra. Both of us were together in Kendrapada, where we actually handled some coastal security related matters. So I could recall some of those incidents, and therefore we assure our coastal security wing and all the agencies who are dealing with this subject that Government of Odisha will always be conscious of this fact and will always provide the required resources to make our coast secure and safe. Thank you so much.